This Terraria mod I found is something we all need to keep an eye on in the future. It has insanely unique weapons and some terrifying looking bosses. Let's check it out. So I hopped on Team Mod Loader, scrolled to the middle and downloaded a random mod, and it just happened to be a really good mod out of nowhere, and that is this Malignant mod. The description of the mod was really cool, but I'm very excited to check this out. I literally grabbed some random weapons from it and it looks super dope. Let's get to it. As you can see, it's pretty small, but I think I really enjoy smaller content mods that just add in quality content. You know what they say, quality over quantity. So I'm gonna grab a bunch of weapons from here. We might as well check out all the weapons because like there's not a lot of them, so you might as well grab everything that you can. So what do we got here? We got Depraved Blast Beat, increased in power with each target you hit. Let's check it out. It's got a nice little recoil to it. I don't even know if regular Terraria weapons have that little tiny recoil, but you know, it's got a nice little recoil to it. Nothing too crazy of a weapon, except for when you kill something. Okay, it's not when you kill things, it's after what, shooting it for a while. So let's get a tankier enemy and let's shoot her a bunch of times. Boom, boom. Pretty sick. I messed with that. We got a whip. It's a whip. You don't see too many crazy things when it comes to whips in both just regular Terraria and Terraria mods. It's a whip. Till this day, I still question why they chose whips as the secondary weapon for summoners, other than it being just like a reference. I don't know. Then we get to Darkness Fallen, and it says this mod is still live. Hey, just in case y'all were wondering, this mod's still alive. What the heck? Sword Summoner playthrough? Hold up, let's do that again. Bring in the King Slime, let's summon in these swords, and let's let it rip on them. Oof. So we pretty much shoot swords at people. This reminds me of that one sword from Elden Ring that like you could throw at people. That's what this reminds me of. It's not really that similar, but that's the thing that comes to mind when I use this. We got a Cursed Fireball Staff, shoots a ball of cursed flames, right click to make it explode early. So I can bust early is what you're saying. Let's just see the regular left click. As you can see, nice little projectiles, and then they explode when we right click. Damn, that's a pretty solid weapon, bro. They explode, they drop more cursed fireballs, and they do burn damage. That's like 4 things in one. After that, Arterian Soul does magic stuff, making DNA strands. All right, hold up. Let's bring in Queen Bee. Let's hit it with the DNA strands. I hate testing on the Queen Bee because she be moving fast. She moves too fast to test weapons on her, especially outside of the jungle. Death's Bite shoots a very hungry skull. Now look at this. When we use this bow, look at the character animation. So beautiful. Very simple. It kind of looks a little cursed, but I mean, it's Terraria. But I still appreciate it. Let's go ahead and see what it does. Yo. So it shoots pretty much a skull, an animal skull here that just chews on enemies. Pretty sick. And then we got Bursting Artery, shoots a blood burst that explodes on cursor hit. It's got the same animation. Let's go ahead and let's see it explode. Where's the explosions at? Oh, it's a little baby explosion, nothing like crazy. And then we got Heart's Skein. I don't know. Summons 5 skeins around the player. Decapitates the wretched. So this is a melee weapon. Ah, damn. This is some Vampire Survivors ass weapon right here. And we can also shoot it just like the swords we had earlier. Cool. All right. So we got this one next. Flesh Blazer. God damn, bright ass weapon. This is, it looks like it's like a type of flamethrower, honestly. And I don't even know, is this the right animation? Very bright and vivid. We got Mars Hell, right click to shoot out some cool crosses. Oh, cool crosses. Oh, damn, that is pretty cool. A little like grenade launcher with crosses. And then this itself is a shotgun. Now, this mod also has this demon shots. What type of bullets are these? Yo, what the heck? That's a sick little like spread shot animation. The little fire that burst out after. King Slime get hit by this demon shot. Now I wonder, does the fire behind it do damage? It looks like it does. Very interesting weapon. Let's go ahead and shoot some more crosses up. We got Cross of Our Lord. 88 summon damage will fuck someone up. Dang, even the mods is swearing. It's gotta do something crazy then. Come on, show me what you got. What is that? I don't even know what the hell that is. Is that another cross? What is that? I can't tell. I'm just gonna summon a bunch of them. What are they? There are just a bunch of crosses. Amen. We got the Crucifix Constructor. Throws a hammer, so bonk the fuck out of people. Right click to throw a pointy crucifix that sticks on the flesh. Sounds painful. Let's change it up. I'm going over here. Hold up, is this a new structure? But let's change up the scenery. Let's go ahead and bring in our boy, the Brain, and let's see this thing in action. Okay, so it's kind of like a Paladin Hammer or a Possessed Hatchet type of attack. Is this thing shaking my screen when I throw it? And then we have a right click to throw a pointy crucifix. So let's kill all the creepers and let's throw the pointy crucifix. So you can throw multiple. It's kind of like the bone javelins. That's what this reminds me of. So nice little throw-on weapon with a couple of variations in attacks. We got the Holy Great Sword. What does it do? Just a sword. That's it. But it's holy. We got Titania does extra damage to unholy foe. Now I'm assuming this mod's talking about wretched, it's talking about holy foe, unholy foes. I'm assuming that's going to be the theme of the bosses and enemies from this mod, because that is the theme of the mod overall. So I'm assuming that's what they mean when it says stuff like does more damage. We got Tranquility Warblade of Light. Now that's a sick name for a sword. There's a little 1-2 and then a little throw with a little explosion on it. We got the Njord's Staff. What does this thing do? What is this? What the heck? We're like charging up something. I don't know what this is doing. Am I supposed to aim this at it? I have no idea. This is an interesting weapon to say the least. We got the last couple weapons here. Forgotten Frost. This shoots snowballs, which took me a while to figure out. Ooh, what is that? Little ice spikes around me? How does that work? This is pretty much another like vampire survivor type weapon, but instead of around you, it's around your cursor. We got an ice sword. I probably don't expect this to do too much. Just got a little different swing animation. We got web tone. Let's do the web tone last. Let's do these other ones first. Staff of Spider Eye. So this just shoots little tiny, I don't know, spider eyeballs, poison projectiles. We got Fanged Deceiver. So just another shotgun. So if you like shotguns, a good bit of shotguns in here. And then we got Web Tome, shoots cobwebs. That's it. This thing had a cool little color to it and a cool name. Like, look at this. Look at the color. And it does a lot of damage and just shoots web. I mean, I don't hate it, because you see the little web shoots out like little poisonous stingers and stuff. And then we got the two weapons here that were literally glowing. So I saved these for last. P3 guitar. Yo, the power of music strikes. This is sick. This is a sick weapon. This reminds me of, obviously this is a more new thing, and I think this was made before the Death Stranding 2 trailer, with the dude using the like electric guitar as a weapon. That's what this reminds me of, and it's pretty sick. And then we got the Burger Gun. Let's see the Burger Gun. It just shoots the burgers. That's literally it. Not as cool as the guitar. But now let's get into the stuff we all want to see here. And that is the bosses. And also this structure. Is this structure a part of the mod? It is. Grants an extra 50 life for each boss beaten. That's kind of cool. Fruit of the Garden? Is there any other structures, or is that it? This is a fairly, I would say, early access mod. It's like early access equivalent to like something on Steam that's early access. There's another structure I spotted over here in the snow biome. Is this also another good weapon? Oh, look at that. Summons Cactus. My favorite boss, Cactus. So I'm assuming our first boss here is this guy, Cactus, or Cactus, Keeper of the Cold. Or yeah, bro, you keeping the cold, but where are you keeping the cold at? Oh, damn. My boy looks scary. You're not scary since he's like glitching out. There you go. You got past it. This dude looks sick. We are in master mode, right? So we should be seeing the full potential of the boss. 8k health. So that's gotta be like a pretty early boss, right? There's no health bar, so maybe this isn't like a full-on boss. Maybe it's more of like a mini boss. But yeah, he's shooting the snowflakes. He got the little projectiles he's shooting at us. What else he got for me? Damn, those projectiles home? The little snow projectiles are homing? That'd be a little dangerous early game. He made a noise. He enraged a little bit. What is that? My boy placing the gigantic crystals, a little ice spike shooting everywhere. Okay, this is not bad if this is supposed to be an early game boss. This is not bad at all for a fight. The music's also bumping. I just hope the music ain't copyrighted. That's always my worry with music from any mod. But yeah, nothing like too crazy, but it still looked cool. It still had a decent amount of attacks. It does have a boss bag. So what's in the boss bag? What you got for me? That boy just dropped damn near every weapon. Yeah, I can definitely tell this mod's still fairly, you know, being worked on with how some of the things are working. But let's see here. What is the next boss? We have a couple of bosses here. Let me just look at their health and try and figure it out like that. Arterian the Infector. That's gotta be like a Crimson boss, right? My boy Arterian. Yo, That boy spawning in. Oh shoot, this has to be his bind. There's no way he goes anywhere else. So he's spawning in a little tiny like needles, tongues. I don't know. I'm thinking crimson, so it's like tongues, teeth. You know, look at this, like the caves right next to us, the little teeth in the caves. He looks cool looking. He doesn't really have any animations, but he looks sick. So once he gets a couple of animations and things, he might be a little scary dude. But what else you got for me, bro? Those needles are easy to dodge. Give me a platform and I'll dodge it. What is that? Flying heart. That thing just like literally spawned on me. Ew. What the heck? That thing's nasty. Get that thing out of here. Yeah, look at that. That thing literally just like teleports to you. What else do you got? He made the little angry noise. What the heck? Oh boy, shaking my screen. What is that? You putting a bunch of balls down. You gotta avoid the balls. And on top of that, it looks like there's a meteor, a little baby meteor that fell out. He's got these little blood things he's shooting out. He's picking it up a little bit. 129 or 12,000 health. Not 129k. That's a lot of health. 12k health. This gotta be pre-hard mode boss. Has to be. But he's for sure picking it up here as we do more damage, as I expect with any Terraria boss. Because I feel like it's a little boring when Terraria bosses, as you go through with the fight, they don't really change or adapt or do anything new. So it's always nice when any boss does that, whether it's modded or vanilla. But that was Arterian. Now, we move on to the last two here. One has 60k health, one has 29k health. This one is Viscera Primal Hunter. This also has to be a Crimson boss. So let's bring it in. It's probably better if I summon it like normally. Boom. Okay, we got the little screen shake. You know, I'm a sucker for screen shake. Damn, he was moving. This thing is nasty looking. Remember like a video or two ago where I said I hated the Crimson and Corruption themes because of how nasty they are? Yeah, this doesn't help the case. Nasty, nasty. So he got this similar attacks in terms of putting the little spikes on the floor. And he's shooting a little like blood everywhere. What else he got for us? Okay, shooting out little balls. So he does the same little spike attack at the bottom. Let's do some damage though. Ooh, he got a lot of health. I might have to actually use the Zenith here. Let's get him to that half health point where he potentially enrages and does a little bit more. I'm thinking this fight is more on the unfinished side and still a work in progress because he really isn't doing too much. So I think we could take him out. But it's nice to see some ideas and where they're moving. Hold up. You got a phase 2 or something? He's just here now. he's not disappearing. This is his phase 2. Pure intimidation factor. He's just going to stand there the rest of the fight. And then we move on to our last boss from this mod, Warlock the Infector. Again, I have no idea if this dude's going to be finished or not. He's shooting out bubbles. We switching up the theme. This dude looks cool. He's a little tiny for my likes. I don't like when Terraria bosses are tiny. There's just something about them being less intimidating when they're tiny. But this dude, he got a couple more attacks. He's looking a little bit more complete. Let's do some damage. He does have a lot of health here. Warlock the Infector. So maybe this is like the Crimson side, if that's what they're doing. You know, Crimson and Corruption's theme dudes. I can understand that. The Crimson and Corruption are very wretched, very nasty. I like his attack so far though. I don't know what's up with the bubbles. That might be like a placeholder attack. My boy thinks he's SpongeBob SquarePants blowing bubbles. Okay, what else we got? Oh, what the heck? So it looked like he was going to shoot like a demon scythe, but it ended up turning into a bunch of cursed flames shooting out. Pretty sick. I think that's probably all though. I think we've seen all his attacks. Again, mod's a work in progress. So it's going to be exciting to see these bosses and enemies and everything in like full potential. What is this thing? There's some scary looking things here. We got Cursed Occultist. The sprites are sick. This dude look like Jax from League of Legends. We got Cursed Roller. Okay, nice little Crimson or Corruption themed enemy. So I think my guesses were right. And then we got Shrieker. Look like the one dude from Diablo. What's his name? The angel dude. Murder. Screaming murder, bro. Not actually screaming though. That's actually a good thing. I really didn't want to get my ears screamed into. But looking at this mod from the outside, it's definitely got some potential. It's not too crazy yet. But looking at some of the things, it really like it's got some potential. We're gonna have to wait and see though, because obviously it's got a lot of work to get done. But the sprites are great. The weapons were pretty sick. It's definitely got the potential. It's probably only like one dude working on it, one person working on it, and maybe a spriter on the side helping out. That's always something we gotta understand with Terraria mods. But still, it's something to look forward to, something cool. Shout out everyone that's working on the mod. Let me know what y'all think about this mod in the comments. Could be a nice little mod to throw into a bigger mod pack that you just want to have some extra content in. But yeah, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. Videos will be popping up on the screen, so make sure to check those out. I'll be seeing y'all in the next video.